Hello YouTube, B3 here, back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over the Ultra Metallic Force Yellow Ranger from Power Rangers Megaforce. Yes, this is a 3 3/4 inch line, and they released the regular Ultra Mode Megaforce Rangers, and then they released these special metallic ones that came with 6 exclusive trading cards, and I play the trading card game, so I obviously wanted those, but I probably wouldn't have got this if not for the price. I found her and the Ultra Metallic Force Black Ranger at Target for $4 a piece. I got them $8 even together, even at Target, which is a great price. And I'll pick up the rest of the team too if I can find the metallic versions at a good price point. I mean, I've never paid more than like $6 for a 3 3/4 inch Power Ranger figure, and I have to say they don't disappoint. I think they're better than what Marvel's doing 3 3/4 inch wise, but they have that new kind of like Marvel Universe reboot, that new series. It's about to come out. It's mostly just reissues, but it has some new stuff like Hyperion and the Marvel Now Hulk. But I don't know if that'll be out by the time I get this up because I have a lot of other stuff to review. But yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. First, I guess I'll show you the cards she comes with because I'm sure I have viewers that care about the cards. Here they are. First one, Gosei Great Megazord, which is pretty cool, I guess. A little bent. All the front cards are bent, so is my Black Rangers. Then a Red SPD Ranger. Pretty cool art on that one. I really like it. And you can discard him to replace him with another card with red in its name from my hand, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. And he's 0 cost, so I can just play him 0 cost, and then I can just play another Red Ranger that might have more cost. I can just play my Forever Red. Really awesome. And then just Red Megaforce Ranger. I think my black one might have also come with this card, but I can't be sure. I think they all come with different cards, but every Yellow Ranger comes with the same cards. You know what I mean? So, like every Black Ranger comes with the same cards. And then here's the Robo Knight kind of profile card here. But each one comes with a profile card. I don't know if there's a metallic Robo Knight or not. If there is, I'll pick him up. But I don't know if there is. And his card's slightly different than the other ones. His says you may reveal and move one Megaforce card from your hand to the bottom of your deck and give +1 to your judgment. So your judgment is higher, and also you get to add a card to your deck, and the way you win is by decking your opponent out, so that's useful. And then they all have their Zord. She's got the Gosei Tiger Megazord. They each come with their Zord card. And then here's her card, and you may move the top card of your discard area to the bottom of your deck. Pretty cool. But anyways, back to the figure herself. Pretty neat. My only female Power Ranger at the moment, other than my pink figure art, pink MMPR figure art. I used to have more female Rangers and stuff, but my parents threw them all out when I was little. I only saved Triassic Ranger. Yeah, buying them all back though. So you can't tell me how to live my life, Mom. Anyways, let's talk about accessories first. She comes with her Ultra Saber or whatever. I've only seen like the first several episodes of the show, and then a few middle ones, so I'm not sure exactly what this is called. Great detail. Sadly though, the paint is non-existent. It's just the white mold. But see, the detail is great. Paint very, very lacking, which is sad. She comes with her blaster, which can just peg into the side there, and she holds it just fine. And she also comes with the Gosei Morpher, which she can kind of hold as well. So that's pretty cool. You can just take the Morpher on and off as well, because they do use their Morpher as they're morphed too. Some Rangers don't use their Morpher after they morph, but Megaforce Gosei do. But yeah, that's accessories. Now articulation. You get the head, which is on a swivel there, then up and down on the arm, a little hindered by the shoulder pad, but what you gonna do? Forward and back as well. elbow bend, obviously, and then you have a swivel on the gauntlet, so you don't really need one on the hand since you have one on the gauntlet. It's better hidden anyways. No waist joint, kind of a bummer. There's not really room for an ab crunch or anything though, so that's not too big of a deal because you have her lion head there. And then the legs go in and out, kind of hindered by the skirt though. Not too much though. I mean, you can see it goes out a nice little bit. The big hindrance with the skirt is the forward and back. You see, it kind of just pushes it back down, but you do have a knee bend and a boot swivel. Nothing on the foot, but you have that boot swivel, which helps a bit. I wish you could go up and down a little. But since you can't move the legs out, you don't really need foot articulation. I guess that's an optimistic way to look at it, huh? But now detail and paint. Actually, I think detail and paint on her are way better than on the Black Ranger. Let me get out the Black Ranger. As you can see, Black Ranger's joints, his pegs are white, even though he's black. But Yellow Ranger's pegs are yellow. They match her, which is awesome, instead of all being white like Black and Red Rangers. I know Red Rangers is also white because I had a friend of mine with me, and he picked up a Black Ranger and a Red Ranger. So, that's pretty cool. He likes his as well. But yeah. And the gold looks great. The gold on her shoulders and on her big Ultra Mode head here, on her weapons and etc. Well, you know, her Morpher and Blaster feet. And the shining metallic yellow is actually a different color than the gold. It might be hard to tell at times, but it is. You can see on the feet you have gold here and the metallic yellow here. You can kind of see the difference in her boots. It's a little harder up here since it's like all right in your face. But the paint lines are very clean on the helmet. You see how clean that paint is? Very nice. And she's got a big stamp on her butt, but I can ignore that. She's got a lot of detail on just her Ultra Mode, and she looks really great. Like, I'm surprised at how good these figures are. I'm being serious. I'm really surprised. Like, I really like this figure. So now how about we get into some size comparisons. Now here's our Ultra Metallic Force Yellow Ranger with some other 3 3/4 inch Power Ranger figures. Here she is with the Ultra Metallic Force Black Ranger. And I think they scale up pretty well. She's just a little smaller than him. Height-wise and, you know, bulk-wise. I think she looks good. I'm glad they're actively making female Power Rangers. Even if it is in the 3 3/4 inch scale. But we will be getting some 7-inch scale Gokaiger ones, which is awesome. Gokaiger would be Super Mega Force. But yeah, she looked great with him, so I'm assuming she'll look great with blue and red as well, since they're really just the same size as Black Ranger. And then here she is with the Samurai or Super Samurai, I can't remember which one. I think it's Super Samurai Decker figure, and he's really cool. I really dig him. I got him for $6, which I thought was a good price too. His review's also up, so check him out. But yeah, I think she scales up good with him too. You know, he's kind of bulkier, taller. I think they look really good together. So you can have them fighting or whatever you want. Really neat. Really neat. Sadly enough, they're not going to scale up with your, you know, 7-inch ones. They're obviously way too big. You see Robo Knight, Red Ranger, and if you have the White Ranger, or Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, or Blue Ranger, then they're not going to scale up well either. Also not going to scale up well with, you know, your Figure Arts and other older American Power Ranger figures of the same scale as that. They're just not going to scale up well with those, but they scale up well with 3 3/4 inch, and that's what she's meant to scale up well with. Now here's the Ultra Metallic Force Yellow Ranger with some other 3 3/4 inch lines, just to show how she'll stand with your 3 3/4 inch figures altogether. Now first here she's of the Marvel Universe Scarlet Spider, which is one of the first Marvel Universe figures I ever got. Really dig him. Messed around with him today, actually. That's why I chose him. And, you know, it's not perfect, but I feel you can kind of work it. I mean, he's crouched a little bit because I was trying to get him to stand because he doesn't have an ankle pivot. But I think you can work it. Their heads look like they'd be about the same size because she has that big helmet on and his is skin tight and etc. I think they can work, and, you know, Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider are very slim characters, so that works too. So I think she's actually fine with your Marvel Universe figures. However, I do not think she is fine with this Star Wars Clone Wars 501st Legion Trooper. Yeah, I like troopers, but I don't think she scales up well with them. So she's not going to scale up well with your Star Wars figures. That's kind of a bummer, because I know a lot of people out there collect Star Wars, but yeah, it's probably not going to happen. So you might be able to pose them around her like crouching with their guns, and you can probably work that, but just standing side by side like this, real vanilla, not working. So just going to scale up both your Marvel Universe and your other 3 3/4 inch Power Ranger figures, but not your Star Wars. So all in all, what do I think of the Ultra Metallic Force Yellow Ranger from the Power Rangers Megaforce 3 3/4 inch line? Well, I think she's pretty cool. She might not have the widest range, of articulation, or the most movie-accurate detail, but this is a great little figure. I mean, the only place I've ever seen them for $10 is Toys R Us, and most 3 3/4 inch figures I see $10 everywhere, but I see these a little cheaper sometimes, and I saw them a lot cheaper at Target, which is why I picked her up. But she makes me want to pick up more. She and the Black Ranger really do make me want to pick up more figures from this line. I mean, if they put out a villain for this line, I don't know if they have or not. I'm pretty sure they haven't. But if they did, I might pick that up to go along with her. Gotta get red and blue in the Ultra Metallic Force as well as pink. Maybe Robo Knight. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, she is really, really cool. The articulation's good. Hindered in the leg area. But at the same time, she kind of counteracts that by having maybe a bit better paint than Black Ranger. Well, maybe not paint, just her joints are the same color as where they are on the figure. White joints are on the white, yellow joints are on the yellow, whereas in Black Ranger, white joints are just everywhere. They just didn't bother with the joints in those. But with her, they did. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because they didn't think the female Rangers would sell as much, and so they tried to do as much as they could to make them look, just kind of pop. I don't know. But I think she's cool. I think she's really cool. So I'm going to give this figure 3 out of 5 stars plus 1. That's 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah. I think she deserves it. We don't get a lot of female Power Rangers. She can hold her morpher, hold her gun, hold her sword, which all have great detail. Maybe not the best paint. The morpher and the gun are at least painted something. But, the white one, it's a mostly white weapon. So, what you gonna do, right? I wish I had a little paint on it. But 3 3/4 inch, and for the price point, I feel like you're getting a lot. I feel like you're getting more for the price point. You're getting exactly what you pay for. I feel like, maybe even a little more detail-wise. Sure, she doesn't have the best leg articulation, but come on, the rest of her it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think this is a great figure to have, and I highly recommend her to 3 3/4 inch collectors and Power Ranger collectors and action figure collectors alike. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. Thanks for checking out this review. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And check out my other Power Ranger reviews. We got reviews for Kamen Riders as well, Ultraman, just some other Toku genres, covering them out there. And also rate, comment, and subscribe on my other channels. You got the Slender Happening, which is kind of like a ARG channel, and then you've got Super Friends Benefits. It's a gaming channel, and I got my Power Rangers action card game stuff on there. So if you are into the action card game like I am, you can check out the cards and stuff on that channel. I do card hauls and etc. when I can find cards. I buy up all the cards in my area because there's never any. But yeah, and then there's my main channel, B3 Productions, where I do all my main stuff now. Action figure hauls, comic book hauls, comedy, vlogs, updates, all sorts. We're going to have a Godzilla and Gigan spin-off series, Ask Godzilla and Gigan. Living with Batman's going to come to that channel. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great, 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 great channel. So make sure you rate, comment, subscribe to that one. If anything, got Facebook, Twitter, follow me back on Twitter. I know this is taking forever, but I got a lot of stuff to plug. And because it's a big network now, I got the Figbook podcast. Yeah, Gordy Khan and I host the Figbook podcast. So be sure to check that out in the link in the description below. Gordy Khan. Check out his views also. He has a YouTube channel, so give him some views. Check out his channel. Really cool. And that's it. Just remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm really sleepy. Sorry if I'm stuttering. It's 1 in the morning. But that's it, you guys. I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.